Hey Collective, Starseed, Lightworkers, Twin Flames and Soulmates. Welcome to Lorraine Rangi's Tarot. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video. Now, let's deep dive. Let me bust my moves and let's see what messages the cards have for you. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Alright, so you are coming in with the Magician, and you are also coming in with Lovers here in your reading. It's coming in as a, well, what most people would term here a higher level of commitment here. Higher level connection here in your reading. The way in which these cards are coming in. The way in which your person is coming in here, collective. Coming in with the Magician card. See, this Magician card, both these cards are actually coming in as both you and your person here in your reading. But it's coming in this way. I hope my person wants me. That's how I'm getting it. You're over here, collective, and your person's over there, and you're both saying to each other, I hope there's still a chance. I hope they still see me as the one here. But there is this knowing, this awareness here that your person's the one and you're the one. It's coming in that way. Yeah, I know you're coming in with Lovers is a choice here in your reading, but I get here with these cards on the board, you both have already chosen each other here, collective. That's how it's coming in. See, what it also talks about here in your reading is that you both have a social media platform. This is also coming in here, or one of you do. But this social media platform here, it's coming in as they watch you, they recognize you here. Especially if you're coming in with the Magician card is what I'm getting. It's a higher level of commitment is what it talks about. Now let me just make sure. You could very well be, both you and your person, here in your reading, wanting, because there's no action that's been taken at this time. That's what I'm getting with the Magician card. There's still that here in your reading. Do they still want me? Am I still their person here? Am I still the choice? That's what I'm picking up. So let me pull some more cards here, okay, guys? And let's see. Okay, so you were coming in with the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Chariot. Eight of Pentacles here. The Chariot, this way. The Chariot here. And you were coming in with Temperance. Temperance here. So, what these three cards are talking about here in your reading is that you have to work for it. That's what it's saying. But what it's also talking about here, collective, is that you know what you need to do. It's this, like I said, this awareness card, that this needs to be taken to another level. That's what it's saying. Action needs to happen at this time. Alright, but it's not the action that you're thinking. It's not the action that your person is thinking about here, just to come straight towards you. The action here in your reading, coming in with the Eight of Pentacles, here in your reading is changes here. It is coming in as fully ending out a past cycle. That's what I'm getting of patterns and habits. Here, see this awareness, this Magician card here in your reading, what it talks about there is that it has become a pattern and a habit to kind of see your person a certain way and for them to see you a certain way here. That kind of, what it tells me here in your reading is that needs to change. And what it also talks about here in your reading, I get here is that for both you and your person, you are getting those intuitive nudges here to change it up. See, this Lovers card is kind of coming in as a wish, wanting your person here. Of course, this could be both you and your person. But what it talks about there in your reading is change it now. It needs to change. And what I mean by change here in your reading, well, what it's coming in as in terms of temperance here, it's coming in as there is a lot more here that both you and your person need to do. That's what it talks about in order to make this happen. See, there's a want and a desire to make this happen, and I spoke about that in the beginning. But what it can also talk about here in your reading is that this want and this desire here, this awareness here, is becoming a problem. And that awareness here in your reading is turning into a pattern and a habit. And what it can also talk about here in your reading, collective, is that now it has become a codependency where you have become codependent on your person. So book an image reading with me. See, this Chariot card, this Temperance card and this Chariot card, what it talks about there in your reading is focus on what needs to be done here. See, it is coming in as you have everything that you need in order to make changes here. It's coming in as change. Here in your reading, it's also coming in as the Magician card, self-mastery here. And what it talks about there with the Temperance card is, so what are you doing about it? See, with this Chariot card, what it talks about there in your reading, it's coming in as, well, quite honestly here, you think you're on the right track, but you're not on the right track. That's what it's saying here, which is why this is coming in as an obstacle and a challenge here for both you and your person, because what you are doing and what you are wanting isn't bringing in the desired result, is what it talks about here. Yeah, am I still the choice, is what it talks about. But what it can also talk about here, collective, is, does my person have others? Or are they still dealing with others here? See, it's like here in your reading, there's a hell of a lot of changes that you have to go through in order to nail your person. And that could be quite a, how would you say it? It could be quite an annoyance here. The amount of, but it's a choice. Did you choose it? That's what it's saying. Did you choose your person? Did you choose to be with your person? Hence why with temperance coming in on the board, that, you know, it's like saying here, you chose it. And so you're coming in with that last push, because this is kind of coming in as that last push here. But what it also talks about here in your reading, you've got to get it real, and you've got to get it right, correct here, and you've got to be real about your actions here. Because thinking about it, the Chariot and the Magician card here in your reading, just thinking about it, just doing it that way, isn't going to, you know, bring in the result here, the Eight of Pentacles here. See, what it also talks about with Temperance and the Chariot card here in your reading, what it talks about there is get to work. Do the work. That's what it's saying. Do the work. Now, of course, this is not a 9-to-5 job here, guys. The work is the work that you need to do on yourself. Like I said, you're coming in with patterns and habits and fully ending out a past cycle. So let me keep going here. Hence why you're coming in with divine timing is another way in which it talks about here in your reading. Yeah. See, with the awareness card, what it talks about there is mastery cannot be rushed. There is more, you know, I get here in your reading is that there's more to do here. There is more to do. All right, let's keep going. In order to do the work, you're coming in with the Strength card. Okay, let me just have a look at this. I just wanted to check something out here for you. All right, so you were coming in with the Strength card. You also have the New Beginning, the Fool. You have the Ace of Wands, and you were coming in with the Empress card. This is the Eight of Pentacles here, guys. This is what the Eight of Pentacles is talking about. See, potentially here in your reading, you're going to connect the dots. That's what it's saying. See, and you're going to do the things that make you happy here. That's what it's also talking about. And that's what the Eight of Pentacles is about. That's what the Chariot is about here. Yeah, of course, your person makes you happy, but what it also talks about here in your reading, what else makes you happy? Here, I get with the Strength card coming in. Now, let me just check that one for you. what it talks about there in your reading, it is coming in as, well, I get here, you're going to be seen here, you're going to be recognized here. If you're going to create these changes here, and it does come in as dedication. It comes in as dedication and hard work here. All right, and that's why you have the Chariot card coming in. Okay, guys, it does talk about that inner strength to keep pushing forward here in your reading. Because like I said, a lot of it may have to do with your person, just wanting your person here. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that here, collective, but with Temperance coming in here, Temperance is saying, hang on, hold up. You know, there is more that you could be doing with yourself here. And what it also talks about there is, so what else makes you happy? And potentially here in your reading, you're going to find that here. Okay. See, potentially here in your reading, you are going to, it does come in as take a leap of faith here. What it talks about there is that it's also coming in as you, here coming in with the High Priestess, because you've got two cards to suggest here in your reading you've got a new beginning. But in order to have this new beginning, it's going to take confidence and self-worth here. That's what it talks about here. And that everything that I've spoken about here in your reading, it is coming in as the Eight of Pentacles here. See, that's about creating positive changes in your life here. It's also about planting positive seeds, but you also have to cultivate these positive seeds. They just can't be an idea coming in with the Chariot card. See, that's the obstacle and the challenge here is that you haven't done or you haven't built the things that you want to build here. You haven't invested in them yet. They're not in your reality, is what it's saying here. But if you take that course correction here, all right, and you invest in what you want to do here, it's going to bring in the desired result that you are wanting. See, coming in with the Ace of Wands, what it talks about there in your reading is potentially here, this whole new start that you're going to go through here, this new beginning, has to do with a business, is what it talks about. Passions ignited here. This is coming in as that creative endeavor here. That's just a little bit outside of your person, is what it talks about. Yes, of course, this could very well be your person coming in here, collective. That's what it's talking about here. So invest here in your reading. Make it happen for yourself, is what I'm getting. Now, my advice for you here, so you're coming in with the Seven of Swords, and what the Seven of Swords can talk about here in your reading is adversity here. So you still have to keep pushing through. You may face judgment here, okay? There may be people around you that may not agree. Here, is it agree? That are wanting, well, pretty much here in your reading, when you're coming in with the Seven of Swords here, see, don't leave it as a dream. Let me come in that way. Don't leave it as a dream. Don't, you know, take the steps to make certain things happen for yourself. Yeah. Follow your heart's desire. And you know, it's like when you get an idea here, put it into action. Put it into action. Make it happen here. That's what I'm getting. All right, I am going to leave it there, collective. Okay, and thank you so much for your reading, and I'll catch you later. Bye.